Before we get into the Azure Media Player, I just want to set some context in terms of what we are doing with Azure Media Services in the cloud. So as you know, we have 4 focus areas with Azure Media Services. One is the live broadcast solutions, and we've had recent success with Super Bowl 2015, which was carried on top of Azure Media Services. Previously, we had the FIFA World Cup Soccer and Sochi Winter Olympics. So that is a key focus area for us around enabling live broadcast workflow from the cloud. The second focus area is around premium on-demand video distribution. So we have customers like Blinkbox who've been running on a platform including Xbox Live, who have been using Azure Media Services for premium on-demand scenarios. The third focus area is around enterprise video. So how do you securely distribute your content to your employee-facing content primarily? So and how do we enable that in a seamless and smooth fashion? So that is another key focus area for Azure Media Services. And the final one is the digital marketing scenarios around how we combine web and media backend with a rich user engagement analytics solution to drive brand awareness and engagement of digital brands. So the announcements that we made today help expand on those capabilities. The primary one, as you talked about, is Azure Media Player. So the primary pain point that we hear customers face is the plethora of devices that are out there, and how do they target each of these devices with a rich and scalable seamless video delivery solution. And this is where I think Azure Media Player comes in and helps, where it starts off with a hosted player, which uses HTML5 based technology to have a seamless video delivery across all of the devices out there. So it does automatic device detection and chooses the right player framework and the streaming format to ensure that the content is reached across all of the devices that consumers carry. It also has seamless fallback to either Flash or Silverlight if a browser is not capable of supporting HTML5. So truly, from that perspective, for a content owner, it is one player framework that can seamlessly span across all the devices.
So how do you see the player rolling out in the marketplace? I mean, obviously you have some people using it. Is it primarily for the big broadcasters? Is it for smaller publishers? How do you see it developing in the market?
Yes, I think actually it spans very well across a broad spectrum of customers. So if you look at the typical workflows people are trying to accomplish, and we've had more than a couple of dozen large companies who've been using this in a private preview environment for the last several weeks now. So typically when you're delivering ad-supported video, you need to have your video delivered across all of these devices and have seamless ad insertion capabilities. We support that as part of the Azure Media Player framework. And same thing with premium on-demand content. So we support AES encryption and Clarity, and we use, especially in the browser, we use the encrypted media extensions to be able to offload the decryption capabilities to a browser and still support the rich DRM schemes that content owners want to support as part of their service. So it's applicable across both advertising supported live and on-demand scenarios or premium subscription scenarios where the content might be encrypted with either AES encryption or Clarity DRM.
And what about the encoding? You guys are expanding your encoding offering?
Absolutely. So to enable broadening the scope of the service, we had announced today is a preview of the live encoding service. So what this does is it enables a citizen journalist, for example, to broadcast a single camera feed from a phone into the cloud, and we do the transcoding in the cloud, adaptive services with packaging to the various streaming formats, and then deliver using Azure Media Player across all of the devices. So this scales all the way from a citizen journalist to the Super Bowls of the world, where we've been using the same platform to enable the Super Bowl class of events on top of Azure Media Services.